Lee Hogan here, VIP Boxing down at Eccles School of Boxing in Eccles with young Mr. Harry Martin. Harry, how are you doing, mate?
I'm all right, Lee, how are you?
It's been a busy day today. You've had, well, I don't know, all different classes in here today. You've had keep fitters and you've had the amateur club. In fact, we've had an amateur team down here sparring some of your mates here. And you and your stablemate, Super Alex Murphy, has had a bit of a masterclass from your New York mate.
Yeah, we've got a coach over from New York just before fight week, just different styles, you know, adjusting little things, stuff like that.
Well, it seemed to be a lot of fine tuning. I was watching you in the little ring down there while all the classes were going on and everyone busy. He had all three of you in there. He had you, Alex, and a very talented amateur, Reese Holden, in there.
Yeah, just adjusting the little things really, because like them little things matter a lot.
Make all the difference.
Just make them little tiny adjustments, and it's crazy really. Like when you're doing one thing, but then you learn from another person. It's different, different.
When he was going to, because you was in there a long time with him. You was in there a good, must have been 45 minutes.
45 minutes.
Yeah, but maybe even longer. I don't know. But did what he was saying? Did it fall into place? Did you think, you know, because you have to work it through your own head, don't you, to find out whether it works for you or not?
Like, I was doing about 20 minutes just on the jab and then 20 minutes on the backhand, but we were adjusting as we were going along. So you're adjusting, just them little, like I say, little tiny adjustments, little ones.
And obviously there's been a lot of adjustments for you because now you're out for fight number 2. You made your debut last year. November
23rd.
It was the night where Brad Ray won the Commonwealth Silver in a fantastic performance. But you almost stole the show down there because your fans went wild when you come out. I don't know how many tickets you sold.
I think I just sold over 160, 170 mark.
Well, they made a lot of noise for you, mate.
Definitely. I mean, I didn't really hear it because when I'm in there focusing and stuff, I blanked the crowd out. I tried to take in a little bit towards the end of the fight, but there's one person I've got to listen to, and he's behind me, and that's Bry in my corner. Yeah. So I've got to listen to him all the time and stuff like that.
What did Bry say to you afterwards then?
Good debut. I came in the gym the next day, and he said I boxed well, stuff like that. But it's a good learning debut for my fight as well. I can learn from that. I can learn from my mistakes.
I don't think there was many mistakes. It's just I don't think people realise it's so daunting. Because there's so much pressure on you as the home fighter making your debut. You know, as you said, you know, you've sold all those tickets as well. And you just want to make everyone happy, don't you? Proud of you. And I think you did that because it was a 40-36 victory over Naeem Ali, who is silly tough. I think he's got close to 150 fights now, is he? I'm not
Big
sure.
respect to him, Naeem.
Yeah, he's a top lad. Been around a long time, knows the game well. But perfect for your debut, so you can go out there. But I'm hoping that you said before the fight you felt nervous and
so on that day, like waiting around, because I didn't do anything that day, I didn't go anywhere, nothing, didn't do anything. So Brian rang me, said, right, I'm going to pick you up at about this time. So I got picked up, and on the way there, I just had my headphones on, and I took them off, kept taking them off, and it's like restarting my first. I've done the amateurs nearly 45 times, and even I got there, weighed in, I'm like, still doing it, and my hands were getting wrapped. I was like, this is serious, this is proper serious. Whereas amateur, it's like, right, wraps on, warm up, straight in there. It's like, no, weigh in, wraps on, everything takes time, I went out, seeing a couple of my fans, took my mind off it a little bit, see my girlfriend, see my mum, see my dad, grandma, granddad, seeing everyone there, and I went in the back, started getting changed, and I was starting to lace my boots up, just doing a bit of shadow boxing, and then Brad said, right, time to put your gloves on. I was like, oh God, this is it now. Next time I see my hands, it'll be after my fight. So he was taking my gloves up, tightened up, everything's done, dusted. I'm on the pads, I'm shadow boxing on the pads, and I felt absolutely sick warming up. I wanted to do it, but I didn't because I just felt sick. And then I turned around and I said to Bradley, right, I said, Bradley, you got any advice? He went, relax, enjoy it, it's your debut, you only get one debut. I was like, right, I took that in, asked everyone for a bit of advice. So Brian, my dad, walked out, and I'm there behind the curtain like, oh God, oh God, oh God. Then the music starts playing, I emerged from the curtain. Try not to think too much about the ring walk, I did. I stalled quite a bit, but...
You said to me before when I asked you about that, You don't like the ring walk?
No, ring walk is the most nervous because I'm walking to the fight. This is the part where I'm backstage and warming up for the fight, but I'm walking into the fight.
Yeah.
And, you know.
As soon as the first bell goes, I presume that's when you could start enjoying it.
As soon as that first bell went and the jab landed, the backhand landed, I could start finding my comfort zone. I could start finding, right, this through boxing now. I've landed, my debut's on its way, it's done. First bell's gone, I'm ready.
Yeah, I liked it. You're fully committed. You made him earn his money, and that's what you want to see. Sometimes the occasion can get so much, as we were talking before, get so much that you can underperform, but I don't think that was the case. I think you went out there and you left it all in there, and every time you landed a good shot, the crowd was going wild for you, and afterwards you were buzzing because you did a little because we was going live, wasn't we?
Yeah.
And then you did a little live interview with. I can't remember who it was. Was it Louise?
Pardon?
Was it Louise? You did the.
Yeah, it was. It was Louise down there, and then the commentator, I forgot his name.
Reese. Yes. So
him with the glasses.
Anyway, get back to what's happening. It's what. A week on Saturday, mate. That's come round quick, hasn't it?
It's come round rapid, really has. From November feels like last month, you know what I mean? It still feels like in 2024, but New Year, you get some good fights in this year.
And do you feel physically different, as what we just said? You know, that was a big experience for you then, but not no more now. You've done it once before, you've got the victory, you know how to do. Now you've got we like Paul Scaife, he's fought a few times. In fact, I think he fought at the same venue on the Jolly Boys. So I think you've watched the fight, haven't you?
I wasn't there, I watched it, yeah. The fights,
he fought Reese Wood, who's fighting on that same show
I watched
as you.
Reese and Paul's fight.
And I like him because he tries to give it a go. I just think Reese was fighting for his career. He had to go out there, he had to get a good win to set up the fight that he's on now.
Dominated that fight, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
A very dominated fight for Reese.
But he a lot more experience than you now as a professional, which is hard. He never can say that normally, but he is now, and he's done it on numerous occasions. He's done it a hard way because he's not a massive ticket seller, so we've had to put him in against fellow VIP fighters so he can continue his career. And now he's got another tough fight, which if he wins, he would like to fight for the Central Area welterweight title, and he's got a win to do that. So, but you, back to Paul Scaife, like I say, good kid, a slight step up, I'd say, because he fights a little bit different to Naeem Ali. Naeem Ali is very clever, and he susses you out, and he thinks if you've got a bit too much to offer, I'm not going to offer you too much to work with. And he didn't, did he?
No, he didn't.
But it's noisy now, isn't it?
Noisy, about three times going on sparring in the background, pads banging.
But obviously, you've been straight in the gym. You must have had a little bit of time off over Christmas, did you?
You know what? So I had my fight, and I had the Sunday off, and I was back in training Monday. And I've always thought, like that week, kept thinking to myself, I'm fighting Saturday. I wasn't. So I was still in training Monday. So I had the Sunday off, back in training the Monday. But I took it easy that week. So I was still training, but I just took it slightly easy. And after that week went, boom, straight to the fight date.
And preparations then? Who have you been moving around with in preparations for this fight?
Been going out sparring quite a lot. Champs camp, different various styles there. Reese, he's a bit smaller than me, with a lot aggressive. So I've been
fun to watch, he is, isn't he?
Good to watch, Reese. And Alex, for the range and stuff like that, really, he's good at the range and the back foot. So we've been working with Alex.
We've got a new member who's fighting on the show, Luke Vaughan. He's come down.
I've not sparred.
Bit too big, innit, for really. He's 13 stone, innit? But that used to be your old weight though, didn't it?
Heavier. If not heavier, 105.
Are you growing more and more comfortable into this weight now?
Yeah, 100%. It's like I eat, and I weigh myself, and I'm like, I'm still the same weight. So I've not really budged since my fight. So I walk around at my fight weight, I train at my fight weight, and I fight at welterweight, and I love it. I love being at this weight. Any heavier, no. Any lighter, no. I'm comfy at this weight. I'm tall for the weight.
So what am I going to see? What big improvements have you been working on? Because these are where you see massive, or hopefully we see big changes, big improvements.
I mean,
is there something I've got to look out for that I'll go, ooh, I like, because obviously I've not seen anything today. It was a tech day today. It was all talking and just working on, like you said, fine increments, wasn't it?
Just there, then we've been working on like my jab and my backhand with the coach from America. But what we've been working on is setting up for the body shots, setting up for everything off the jab, everything to the body. So it'll be really good. So I took that Naeem Ali fight. For some weird reason, in sparring, I keep my left hand up, training left hand up on the bag, left hand up, and in that fight, the left hand was down every round. But I don't understand. I don't do that in fighting. That's not me. But I don't know. I don't know if I got too comfy in the fight. I don't know if anything. I'm going to take that on myself. That's my own fault. I come back to the corner every round. Every time I came back to that corner, Bryce said, "Your left hand's down. Fucking keep it up, keep it up, keep it up." I'm like, right. I kept up for about 10 seconds, and I drop it again. Don't know why, but it's my debut, innit?
But as I was saying, it's your debut, and these are what we have learning fights for.
Yeah, and that was a massive learning fight for me. Came in here the Sunday, watched it back, and we even said, "Your left hand's down." Don't know why. Me and Bri were like, "Why is your left hand down?" I'm like, "I don't know. I really don't know." My dad was in the corner. "Your left hand's down. Your left hand's down." So keeping that left hand up, everything off the jab, everything off the body. So this fight should be.
And it must be nice for you as well, because you're returning back to the same venue that you made your debut at. So it must be. It's going to be like your new home, isn't it?
It's like a little home, really. Yeah. So getting this fight at the Hideout, and then see where Steve's putting me on the next show. Maybe same place, maybe Bolton, maybe somewhere else, but hopefully it's local again, like the Hideout or Bolton.
Are we going to be down there? Is someone going to be saying 2-0 to you?
100%.
Ready? I'll see you on the 29th.
2-0, 100%. But this fight on the next week is for my Grandad. My Grandad's not really been well, but he's going to be there, ringside. And after my fight, I'm going straight to him.
Right.
Because this fight has fired me off my Grandad, so not being well. He's got his operation the day after my fight on the Sunday. So this fight's for him. So if I can get the win, that's kicked off for a win for my Grandad as well. Good. So So it means a lot to you, this fight? It really means a lot to me. It's on my socials, everything. It's on everywhere. Hit me up on Instagram, TikTok, wherever. Get your tickets in. But this fight really means a lot for me, and it's for my Grandad who's having an operation on the 30th as well. So this fight really means a lot to me. Right, well listen, we'll see you on the 29th. 100%. And hopefully we'll be saying 2-0. Take care, Harry. Bye, mate. You. See you later.
For all boxing info, news and latest interviews, amateur and pro, across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also, Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.